Það náttúrulega alveg frábært að kvikmyndagerðin nýtur mikils velvilja og áhuga. Ísland mjög ungt kvikmyndaland, en það var ótrúlega hröð uppbygging hérna og mikið átak og margir lögðu virkilega mikið á sig og lögðu mikið undir.
Nú svo komið að vel fylgst með íslenskri kvikmyndagerð allan heim. Íslenskar kvikmyndir ferðast veröldina og vekja meiri athygli en nokkru sinni fyrr. Þær eru sýndar í kvikmyndahúsum, sjónvarpi og streymisveitum og birtast á hundruðum kvikmyndahátíða allan heim, þar á meðal á þeim allra stærstu og virtustu. Þær vinna jafnframt til fjölda verðlauna á hverju ári.
Maybe you need some sort of help. Me.
Á nýrri öld fjölgaði kvikmyndahátíðum stöðugt og vægi þeirra jókst. Þær urðu einn helsti vettvangurinn fyrir almenning til að kynnast kvikmyndum frá öllum heimsórnum og sömuleiðis tækifæri fyrir kvikmyndagerðarmenn til að opna myndum sínum leið til nýrra og fleiri áhorfenda. Íslenskar kvikmyndir eru nú reglulega á dagskrá mörg hundruð kvikmyndahátíða heim allan og vinna til fjölda verðlauna ár hvert. Þar á meðal yfir 100 alþjóðleg verðlaun árið 2015. Sama ár bendir Variety höfuðrit kvikmyndaiðnaðarins á þennan uppgang undir fyrirsögninni Íslenskir leikstjórar setja mark sitt á alþjóðlega kvikmyndagerð. Alþjóðlegur hópur sérfræðinga kvikmyndaheiminn sem fylgst hefur með íslenskri kvikmyndagerð árabil hefur ýmislegt að segja þessa þróun.
Well, for the last 10 or 15 years, I think one of the most interesting things has been the transition from the sort of veteran directors, who many of them are still working, and that move to the younger directors. And then, that sort of great kind of explosion of really talented filmmakers. Just a real wealth of material that's been quite stellar, and it's interesting to see that move. Some of it's related to what's happened before, and some of it's a bit of a break.
There's so many great talents coming out of here. For such a small country, people always joke, is there something in the water? Per capita, you've probably got the most creative musicians, filmmakers, artists in the world.
And I think this is the tendency that we keep on seeing, that there are new people taking over and not turning back into the past, but tackling very contemporary topics and very Iceland-relating topics at the same time. And I think this is what makes it very interesting to observe what's going on here.
You've got filmmakers that are training outside the country, coming from the film school in Denmark, and the long tradition of filmmakers going to Columbia University, and I'm sure also in Berlin and everywhere else, and then being trained here at home. So I think you're getting a lot of different points of view and people with different original ideas that are also making films that are using the country well.
I'm really attracted by Iceland and Icelandic cinema. There's a kind of mystery. Of course, it's Scandinavian, but it could be Chilean, except the politics. There is something which is far away. Even if it's very close by Europe, it's like a very far away cinema.
The cinema you see coming out of Iceland isn't the same as even, Denmark or Norway. It's very individual voices, a lot of independent spirit, and I think, the world has started to take notice of that. And obviously you've got this amazing nature as well, which I think we can't discount. When you see a vista of Iceland on screen, it's just magnificent.
I would call it a sober approach to telling stories. Even if you have a humor in it, it's not colored with pathetic tones. So this is like a very sober, very kind of physical approach to emotions.
It's a sense of the space. So in a cinema, we call sometimes it the mise en scène. So mise en scène also is how you shoot, how you edit, but also your shot, how it is structured, and you have also the idea, and you live with the landscape with you. So also it's not a cinema you are not doing a lot of close-up. for example, you are not shooting the face very close. It's like something, all the characters are always in a landscape, but the landscape could be in the street of Reykjavik.
Það mjög gaman að horfa á þessa jákvæðu þróun sem hefur verið og hvernig við hefum einhvern veginn náð á réttan spíral. Við vorum alltaf að banka upp á og byggjum að fá að vera með. En núna hefur þetta snúist við. Fólk farið að banka hjá okkur.